What is up, Vegas fanatics? Welcome back. My name is Crystal, and this video is long overdue. I know. I've been back from my trip well over a month and a half. We took the trip the end of September, beginning of October, and I've just now really had the opportunity to sit down and get this thing together, as I want to share with you my tips and thoughts of staying at the Cosmopolitan. Stay tuned. At the end of this video, I will include the footage from the end of our trip for everybody. So going back to where it all began, September 2017, we visited the property and signed up for an identity card. At that time, we didn't realize, but Cosmo Marketing Department, if you are a new sign up to the identity program, they will send you an email with a free play offer, a little teaser to get you back. This offer will expire, so you need to, if you haven't signed up for identity yet, you need to visit at the beginning of your trip. Check your email and you might have an email for a teaser offer, which is great, right? After we got home from that trip, we also received a teaser for a one-night free stay. That offer was set to expire just a few days before we were going to be in town. So I contacted a host online and asked them if they would extend the offer to the date that we needed it for. And he was very happy to oblige. He put us in a Fountain View Terrace Studio King. And when we got there to check in, we went to the invited guest check-in line. They honored the reservation and we asked to upgrade to a terrace suite. And it all went well. We loved the room. That was before they did the renovations on the suite. So those rooms still had a full-size fridge and a stove, oven, like microwave, everything, full kitchen. The next morning, we went down to the host on duty office. And we were going to go get them to review our play and see if they would comp off the resort fees and the upgrade fee to the room. A really nice lady in there, and she looked at our play and she comped everything off, and she offered to be our personal host going forward. So that's how we acquired a host. All we did was get up in the morning, go ask them to review our play before we checked out, and boom, we're in. They sent us a really nice offer afterwards for 4 nights with some free play. She also offered to comp everything up front for our next trip, which was in February of this year. I had my 40th birthday and I had about 20 people come down with me. And she comped everything up front for that trip. This last trip we went on, the offers we received were for 4 nights, again in a Fountain View Studio Suite, King or Queen, with $225 free play and $200 food and beverage credit. Just a little note about food and beverage credit. When you use this credit, you charge everything back to your room, but Cosmopolitan won't comp off the tips that you leave on these receipts. So just keep that in mind. Tip in cash, or just be prepared to pay that out of pocket when you're checking out. I'm a firm believer in playing where you stay or playing where you want to stay. I think you have 2 options when it comes to the Cosmopolitan. You can use the comp yourself method, pay out of pocket for the room, enjoy your stay. If you end up having comps at the end, bonus, you didn't go all degen and lose a ton of money trying to chase comps. You know, chasing comps is never good. Or you can slowly, start dividing your play up from, say you're at M Life and you want to give Cosmo some play because you want to stay there in the future, then do so without jeopardizing your comps at M Life. Unless they're screwing you, then I would say make the move over to Cosmo. But just remember that comps are never free. The only way to get comps is to play. So while Cosmo really caters to the slot players, video poker is so much fun there. I am a big video poker player and I love sitting at the bars with the bartenders. I have a lot of fun there. Your first drink is free, $15 and under. The martinis that I was drinking in the vlogs are $15, so those are a comp up front. You have to have money in the machine and be playing max credits, which on a 25-cent video poker machine is $1.25. Cosmopolitan at all the bars has the ticket system for drink tickets. I don't know exactly what the coin in would be or how fast the tickets are really coming out. I would say about every 15-20 minutes at a steady pace playing video poker, a drink ticket will come out. That drink ticket will get you a free drink like a martini or a well drink. They have a really great bar list, like at Chandelier, they make all those fancy drinks. Those drinks are 2 tickets. You know, if you're having fun playing and the tickets are adding up and you can't drink fast enough, then I know right after I got back, I had some friends on the board that I'm on. They cashed in like 5 or 6 tickets and got a bottle of wine to take with them. So there's lots of different options. Just chat with your bartender, tip your bartender, and you know, you can use 2 or 3 tickets for a high-end scotch if you're a scotch drinker. There's lots of options. The bartenders are awesome. The service at Cosmopolitan is amazing. I'll tell you something. Christine and I are working in the service industry. We've always worked in the service industry, in bars, in pubs, in restaurants, casinos. And one of the reasons we love the Cosmopolitan so much is their high level of service. They honestly make you feel like the most important person in the room. And I know myself and I know Christine and I know our level of service that we give to others. We really appreciate the Cosmopolitan. I know it's not for everybody. I know people don't like that fancy Vegas and all this new stuff and they love the old Vegas, but I think that's part of the reason that really draws us to the property. Like, they care, or you know, even if they don't care, they act like they care. And I like that. I tip well, I'm happy, she's happy, and we're going to continue to stay there so long as we're getting these great comps. If you haven't stayed at the Cosmo yet and you're thinking about it, I highly recommend it just for the experience. Do it once. You know, it is pricey to pay out of pocket there. I get it. This, we never thought that these offers would continue. Like, we're just riding the Cosmo train, man. It's great. But if you are going to stay there and you're just going to splurge and do it for one night, do it at the end of your trip, please. Because it is really sad when you're sad in Vegas. And when we had to do that, we stayed that first time, our first night at the Cosmo, and we had to leave and go across the street to Paris. Like, I cried. I was sad. And we had a great room at the Paris. There's nothing wrong with staying at the Paris. But I tell you, I looked out that window and I cried. I wanted to go back to the Cosmo so bad. So again, do it at the end of your trip. You won't regret it. End it on a high note and get a terrace. Doesn't have to be Fountain View. I'm thinking about, you know, next trip, maybe just getting a view of the Strip. It's just having the terrace is so great and it really enhances your experience. So stay at Cosmo. You won't regret it. That's all I have to say about Cosmo, I think. If you guys have any questions or anything about the Cosmo, leave me a question or leave me a comment down below and I'll try to answer it. So going back to the vlogs, I know in my last video, I was sitting on the terrace and talking, you know, and really, at that point, I was really worried about how much footage I had actually shot while I was there. I didn't think I had enough to even throw one video together. I was shocked that I had enough for 4. It was so much fun doing it though. And I'll do it again for my next trip. I just wanted to say about Atomic Saloon, if you're into absinthe or opium and you like those Spiegelworld productions, I highly recommend Atomic Saloon. It was so funny. It was risque. It was sexy. It was fun. just go right now. The tickets, you can get them on like vegas.com for 48 bucks. I bought ours before we went on Groupon for $48. So get them while they're still cheap. I don't know. The venue is small. It is, it's great for pretty much, I think, any seat you had in the place. It would just be wonderful. Go see it. I highly recommend it. So I just wanted to thank everybody for commenting on the videos that I did upload. As of today, I have 98 subscribers, and I am shocked that people are watching my videos and, you know, liking them. I had a lot of really nice comments about my editing and stuff. I've never edited before or anything. And I think that's part of the process that I enjoyed the most. You know, shooting the video was just half of the time I was so buzzed or whatever. I didn't even care. But getting home and looking back on the footage, it made me so happy. And I loved putting the videos together. So thank you to everybody who commented and subscribed. I'm like I said, I still can't believe it. But a lot of you are really, you know, inspiring and supportive, and I really appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video with a bit of footage from the last day and leaving Las Vegas. And until April, you guys, I will be watching all your vlogs if you're a vlogger and reading all your posts, and take care, okay? Peace, love, and royal flushes, everybody. Bye. I have about 2 hours left until I leave for the airport. And while I didn't do everything that I wanted to do this trip, it was really great just hanging out here at the Cosmo for the most part and relaxing. You know, we work so hard at home, and it was nice to just chill. It was so awesome to hang out with Mamacita. And I had a lot of Vegas friends in town this trip, and I got to spend lots of quality time with them and have so many laughs and drinks, and we sang, and we had a blast. I can't wait until April. Peace, love, and royal flushes, everybody. Oh, it really sucks leaving.